All right. So we're starting Starfield. Um, I made a decision that I'm going to abandon my previous playthrough. I'm going to start all over again. I'm not really that far into the game. Uh, but due to some oh, due to some issues, both with recording, some computer settings, um, some programming issues with the game that caused a crash, caused me to lose a good chunk of progress. Uh, yeah, deciding to abandon that playthrough, start over with some of the things that I have learned. Um, Still haven't looked into a lot of spoilers intentionally, so I don't know a lot of the glitches or hiding spots that people have found. Um, I've heard that, like with Skyrim, they have a few of their chests as a common um, a common programming hack is to make it invisible. Um, I don't know whether or not it is actually recording audio when it breaks like this. Um, so if I stop because it's shuddering, um, probably doing it just to keep the information going. Um, but yeah, so common programming hack is those hidden chests. Not supposed to be able to see them, and then they do all the vending out of it. Gotta lower my master volume again. If I ever feel like I'm yelling over my own earbuds, that's probably a little too loud. But yeah, so I have seen some of the glitch
Suits
videos.
are good. Oxygen's good. Just do what you did last time, and you're fine. Follow my one simple rule. Hella, what's my one simple
Listen to
rule?
Lynn. Boss lady knows best.
Exactly. Listen to me. Mining's just like any other job. Go steady, go safe, go home with a pocket full of credits at the end of the day.
Yeah, totally. It's just like, I work in the Star Dock. Except, with more cave-ins, lasers, and accidental dismemberment.
Very helpful. Thank you.
You're gonna be fine. Your first outing was solid. And, let's be honest, it ain't exactly astrophysics.
That's why I keep him around. Good pep talks.
Yeah. And the fact that I can pinpoint a helium deposit from 300 meters.
Not untrue. A shame we won't find any down here. But the metal deposits alone should pay for our own helium. Hell, after this, we'll have enough jump fuel to bounce from one end of the settled systems to the next.
Hey, more minerals, more money. And so the cycle repeats itself. Just no more unauthorized jumps in the house for room space, okay?
He's just a big baby. There are worse lives. You know, most Dusties don't even make it this far. I have a good feeling about you.
Group hug now or at the end of the shift?
One of these days, Hella, I am going to leave you behind.
Promises, promises.
Okay, let's see what we've got. How are we on time?
A little longer. Grab some samples?
Always. But not you. Check on Isabel. Make sure she eases up on the breach. I don't feel like getting buried alive today.
Roger that.
Remember, Dusty, keep your breathing steady and never take that helmet off down here. Oxygen processors don't extend this far.
Yeah, because God forbid we drill on a rock with a breathable atmosphere.
Know what I love about working at Freestar Collective Space? Fewer regs. A job like this in the United Colonies? Huh. Dreams of red tape.
Alright. Go ahead and turn down the audio just a little bit. Already down at 70 and still that loud? Seems odd. Oh, I probably got my desktop audio still pretty high. Try that. Alright. So, yeah. Anyways, I've seen some of the glitch vids. I'm going to do my best not to take advantage of them. I did pick on a couple of bugs on my first playthrough that I'm probably going to test just for the hell of it. See if they work again. And it does give a little extra cash. Not a lot, but a little bit. So, yeah. I'm still in my terrible habits of playing like I do when I play Fallout, of grabbing literally everything that I can get my grubby little mitts on. So I do. I will likely be doing a lot of backtracking, where otherwise I should be able to fast travel because I've got way too much stuff. But especially in the early game, I definitely prefer to have that extra cash, saving a couple of. I think those are the main things. First playthrough, I was trying to keep the ship looking very similar to how it had, but being a junk collector, I was doing a lot of stuff to let it carry more cargo. Still gonna likely be doing that this time around, but I'm not gonna be near as worried about trying looking like the original. Yeah, I'm gonna go from there. We'll see how things go in the playthrough. But my original playthrough, I was also trying to not let myself get distracted at all with side quests and just go through the main storyline. This one, I'm just going to go with whatever seems interesting, and just kind of play things around. For instance, there was on the first mission that you go to, where you go to a research post. There were, I believe it was that one. It may have been on the mission afterwards, where I picked up a couple of contraband chems, and it got me picked up by effectively the space cop. If I understand the dynamics correctly, political dynamics. So yeah, this one should actually have my mic recording. If not, I'm wasting a lot of time on pause screens. And I'll try to be commenting more, but not as flippantly, I guess, I did on the first one. Probably going to leave the first one uploaded I put it in its own playlist. Of course, I'm uploading these playthroughs just for the sake of it. Uh, Partly because I just want to. Sometimes you want to look at stuff without actually having to play it again. He is running that wild.
Look at this one over here. Calvert! No! No. It's a laser, not a sledgehammer. Ease up. Benning, if you got paid per break, you'd be a millionaire. Let's go.
Yeah, okay.
What do we say, Dusty? You make your cut, you get your cut. No exceptions. Come on, pick it up. Troy, what's the yield?
Minimal at this point. Occasional glimmer, but it's weak.
What do you think? Stay the course?
No, ma'am. Juice ain't worth the squeeze.
Well, okay then. Let's call this one tapped. Why don't you move over to that big vein we looked at?
Yes, ma'am.
Alright, on down the hill. I do find it kind of odd that, this is. I think it's supposed to be like 23:30.
Dusty, you're up. Take that cutter you grabbed and mine what you can. Metal deposits are in that cabin. I'll shout out when I need you.
I think it's supposed to be like 23:30, but it's obvious that they have some pretty good machinery,
I'm busy.
pretty good robotics, but all of this is. All of this is still being done with people with hand tools, even though they've obviously got some pretty heavy machinery that's able to do it.
Get ready, boss. Get back up here.
I mean, we've obviously got. Maybe not that obvious. A lot of people don't actually. But we have
You're with me.
AI that was intended to be used for tumor identification that is now in the local grocery stores identifying which pastries you picked up from the baker. And that's not even an exaggeration. So why can it not do this kind of work, identifying deposits?
Let's go. Ella, get the readings.
Yeah, about that.
They've got that stuttering that I'm pretty sure is my computer is just not great.
Not if you consider a spike in gravity readings a problem.
I don't.
It's not terrible, but
What we're after? It'll read as an anomaly.
it's a 2018
That's what I was
element.
told anyway.
Okay, now you're starting to freak me out.
Relax. It's just another job. Come on.
We're getting close, I think. Yeah, everything is just... Well, Lynn, seriously, there's something really effed up about this.
Where is it, Hella?
Through there, I think.
Okay, you're up. Something goes wrong in there, we'll come get you.
Why would anything go wrong?
Would you shut up? Client is on his way.
I think that was it for what. I never went down here on my first playthrough. I just kind of wanted to see what kind of minerals we got down here. See if I can turn down just the sound of... Yeah. That should focus on... Should focus on the sound of the cutter and stuff. I wish my scanner was working. This I definitely never found first time. Opium. I already got as far as picking up, oh, on the other place. Never encountered opium. A coffee mug. That's a coffee mug all the way down here. That is intriguing. I haven't finished the game yet on the first playthrough, but those rocks definitely look like they're put here by somebody. And it's kind of weird to have a NASA coffee mug. Random height. I don't think I've hit neodymium on you. And I kind of figured it would be the case in the first playthrough, and it ended up being correct. But part of the reason I'm doing this is because I figured as much, and as far as I can tell, has been true. That I probably won't ever be back to this mining post. So anything I leave here is literally just left here. Basically. Alright, I think that's everything. If I get the scanner before the artifacts, then I'll come back down. I just don't remember if I did it before or after.
Still getting weird gravity readings. I guess that's a good thing. Just keep going.
Do you see anything?
Yes, I see floating rocks. It seems to be taking a little longer. It's always good to move a little, because the programming doesn't always get all the angles. Alright, looks like we've got it all. Go use the deposit. Not seeing anything giving me a um, hit on any more deposits, so sounds like a good time. Got a bit of a warp out, warp in thing.
Dusty, snap out of it.
Hey, come on. Come on. Okay, take it easy. You were out cold. No physical damage. Mentally, the jury's still out. You know who you are? New recruit for Argos Extractors? Ring any bells? Any of this look familiar?
All right, character creation. I forget which one of these I selected the first time. I like that one. So sue me. Just a little less pink. I'll leave it at the uh, standard face shape for the defaults. We'll only mess with like eye color, hair, and hair color. I like that. Sort of a fire orange type look. Okay, that's just creepy. That is weird. Show show the teeth in a less weird look. Come on, Bethesda. That is creepy. That is the weirdest grimace of a smile you could possibly have. All right, hair. We're gonna go for a fairly standard looking ponytail, just for the heck of it. Yeah, that looks good. Colors. Pink is not bad. I like that yellow. It's not bad either. We'll go with the green highlights. I like it better than the lavender. Blue or green? Go with the green. Alright. Background. Okay. I've seen what some of these skills do a little bit. Um, the one thing I was focusing on the other playthrough was that I was leveling up my commerce, just for better prices, everything. Um, Better prices means I can do better mods for my ship faster, um, without really having to know much of the systems. Because money will get you around to any skill. Let's be honest. Um, Starfield seems to be built fairly closely to present America. Uh, Money fixes all problems, except for the personal ones in your head. But those money fixes a lot of too, because money buys you meds. Money buys you therapy. So I'll probably try to find something that's got commerce. Diplomat sounds good, um, so far. Um, Commerce is good. Persuasion's decent. Wellness, I've not really understood yet. So I don't really know what the benefit of wellness is yet. My first playthrough, I chose Professor. Um, I might go with homesteading. I haven't really played with the surveying skill or the geology skill. I think Professor had geology in it. But I do carry around a ton of stuff, so the little bit of extra um, might help. I don't know how much extra it would be. It probably won't be much if we're being honest. Um, so might not do it. Um, Probably look at it once I get into the game with the skills. Uh, Industrialist sounds good. Security. I like being able to use the lockpicks. Um, Maybe a little bit to learn the lockpicking system, but I like it a little better than I like Fallout's bobby pins. Long haul. Astrodynamics, geology, and research. Um, The medicine sounds like a good idea. Theology, probably. Persuasion's decent. Um, Still be nice if I could find a way to like customize. I wonder if it'll let me customize if I use. Doesn't look like it. We're gonna go with sculptor. Hmm. Ronin actually sounds cool. Uh, I played a little bit with melee on my first playthrough, and um, it was interesting. Although I was also doing everything completely unstealthed because I just don't know the stealth systems yet, and I haven't really followed much, and I'd only really get into melee with um, when I was low on ammo. So, might be interesting to try a playthrough where I try to focus on it. Um, there was an occasion where I picked up some contraband, picked up by um, UCSec, it was, and it seemed like they were going to be sending me against the pirates. Um, so I think I might actually go with the opposing side of this, uh, with a UC native, since I think I'm going to be pushing for since I think I'm going to be pushing for uh, that playthrough storyline. I don't like all crew twice as much to hire. That seems very odd. Although so far I haven't paid for any crew. It's all been off of the collective, right? Or not collective, um, Constellation. Um, so this one might actually be worth it. Not sure how much I like the religion traits. I know that Sarah said she was raised. Um, her parents considered themselves enlightened. Well, I chose empath on it. If I'm going for working with the space police, it kind of gives a feel of the Fast and the Furious, like overarching storyline. Considering the main character there is a guy who is a criminal, but it's recruited into a lot of things. So that might be funny just for the sake of it. Um, Armed mercenaries showing up to try to kill me randomly. Um, doesn't sound great, but as long as I'm doing reasonable saves, um, that should just be more loot. Um, so that sounds good. And when my health is low, doing extra damage, even if that's a couple of percent over the course of the game, that might be a really big boost. Um, I go ahead and go with Raised Enlightened to go along with Sarah, since she was raised as such as well. Just for the sake of it. I think this is where I'll go. Hmm. All right. Um, just because. Uh, sure, why not? Um, all right. I like the idea of naming this after one of my WoW characters, just for the hell of it. With HIR. All right. Here it is.
Our blade for hire turned dusty. I still got 5 credits saying you assassinated some Ryujin executive.
And I'll never tell you.
Well, you got the sample. Client's on his way, then we all get paid. You remember anything that happened?
Yeah, like someone was trying to put information into my.
Huh. Well, you passed out, that's for sure.
Definitely gave me.
Everything else, probably just your brain playing tricks. Either way, we got what we were looking for.
All this trouble for that stupid thing? Sure don't look like much.
Never mind what it looks like. It's worth more than this mine has pulled in all month. We'll be... Speak of the devil.
Definitely gives me Mass Effect vibes, like the Prothean artifact.
Our constellation contact is on approach.
Wait, the Explorers group? I thought they were kind of a joke.
Not a joke. You're just too young to know better.
Hey, I'm just saying they got a reputation. Hell, I bet half the crew here doesn't even believe they really exist.
Half the crew doesn't believe Earth exists, but it's still there. Same with Constellation.
Yeah, but come on. Exploring space? Who does that anymore? Ain't the space we've already got complicated enough?
Not to them, apparently.
Whoa, you don't look good.
Thanks. Not rude at all.
You got a few more digs to go before I feel like talking to you.
That's fine. I'm trying to talk to you. I'm just
You
trying
all
to
right?
literally steal everything.
Need some coffee or something? Got a packet around here somewhere.
Hey, that was my sandwich! Man.
I don't think it actually had a stolen tag. And these are all just the new item. Bitten sandwich. Yeah. It doesn't have a stolen tag. Leave me alone.
How'd they sucker you to join? Fall for the fancy pamphlets?
No, I needed to hide. I don't know.
Supervisor's log supplemental. Still day 2 of Argos Extractor's Vectera dig. Freestar Collective Claim ID Beta 7548 Alpha. As far as anyone knows, this is just another ore run. Vectera's got enough mid-level veins to keep everyone working and not asking questions. I've told Heller everything he needs to know, which is pretty much everything I know. That this is another one of Barrett's special orders. He made good with the payment for Kazal, even if it was a bust. This time, I'm not so sure. This place is giving me the willies. I think we're going to find something. I just have no idea what it could be, or why Barrett might want it. But those sweet constellation credits mean we dig our holes and keep our mouths shut. And I'm okay with that. Hopefully, between Barrett's mysterious thing and the ore itself, we'll be done with this rock in 5 days, when the transport is supposed to come back for extraction.
Interesting.
Lynn sure seems to like you. Guess she would know, being the boss and all.
Just trying to get through my shift.
Be glad when we're off this rock.
Do-do-do.
Oh, sure,
Sounds
just
reasonable.
take my stuff. All yours.
It really is,
You
because you
fitting
don't
in
have it
okay?
tags for stolen.
Mining crews ain't the friendliest, but they're good folks.
Heller putting that first aid seminar to work on you, huh?
Sorry about that. Don't know how loud that comes across. Yeah, I
This has
didn't
been a
look
good
around this
run.
one.
You lucked out being picked up for this one.
Didn't look around on this. Didn't look around in this station first playthrough, so uh, figured may as well go ahead and loot everything. A little bit of extra money right off the bat is a big boost. And if it's not going to flag me stolen items, no reason not to. Poutine. Over here. Good. Do this stuff.
Personal log. Heller, Argos Extractors. I figured Vectera for your standard moon. Looks like I was misinformed. Lynn just filled me in on what we're really doing here. Looks like Lynn's got another, what's the word she used? Discreet contract with that Barrett guy. He says there's something special here, and he's paying top dollar for us to find it, rip it out, and deliver it, no questions asked. I have, of course, been honoring this arrangement by asking Lynn a ton of questions. She's playing it close to her sweaty old vest, as usual. But a guy does have to wonder, what the hell does special even mean in this case? We're on a moon, in the middle of nowhere. Either this guy wants to make jewelry from some rare space diamonds, or there's some kind of ancient alien death weapon buried here. If it's diamonds, I'm totally stealing one to give to Jennifer, or Carlos, or Naya. And if it's a death weapon, I get to shoot it first. Those are my terms.
Classic. I love this.
Personal log. Heller, Argos Extractors. I figured Vectera for your
Did
standard
not mean to
moon.
play that a second
Looks
time.
like I was misinformed. Lynn just filled me in on what we're really doing here. Looks like Lynn's got another, what's the word she used? Discreet contract with that Barrett guy. He says there's something special here, and he's paying top dollar for us to find it, rip it out, and deliver it, no questions asked. I have, of course, been honoring this arrangement by asking Lynn a ton of questions. She's playing it close to her sweaty old vest, as usual. But a guy does have to wonder, what the hell does special even mean in this case? We're on a moon, in the middle of nowhere. Either this guy wants to make jewelry from some rare space diamonds, or there's some kind of ancient alien death weapon buried here. If it's diamonds, I'm totally stealing one to give to Jennifer, or Carlos, or Naya. And if it's a death weapon, I get to shoot it first. Those are my terms.
Alright, so I still want to get security as my first perk, but yeah, a dueling, a more melee weapon damage, taking less damage while using melee weapon. Basically, a victory sprint. A health leech. Goodness, I love that. Alright, so it looks like dueling is the only melee perk. Scavenging actually do credits, extra ammo, 8 items. Not bad. Track resources are getting highlighted. Sounds like a good um, thing. It's a shame it's all the way up there, rank 4. We'll have to see how much this feels like it actually. Adding a stealth meter, I definitely didn't have one of those in my first. That's a perk. So that might be useful. That all sounds good. Probably have to play with that. Fortunately. Shame that I'm not wearing my helmet, so I can't flashlight.
You're lucky. I've been with some outfits that didn't even bother packing medical. You take care of yourself out there.
Definitely.
Argos usually ain't so good at picking sites. Oh, this time, like a miracle.
You might slip.
Don't get too used to how easy this has been. Next dig might be toxic hazards or worse.
This is the personal log of Lynn's amazing right-hand man. That's me, Heller. Another day, another giant rock. The rock currently in question is Vectera, which is, it's a moon. It's in space, it's got ore, like the last 100. Unless you're me and can appreciate the beautiful distinctions between neodymium, vanadium, and iridium. I love these clowns, but most of them can't tell iron from lead.
Nice.
Busy. Talk to you later.
I guess that's a decent way to multi-purpose or regular chemical showers into a actually likes that concept.
What? Ah, I'm working.
Fine, not fucking you. Looking through literally everything. Why not steal as much? Yeah, an extra spacesuit. That's a decent pickup. Grabbed everything. Oh, that door. Tunnel border bathroom. And from the plunger in the toilet, sounds like it got clogged. All right, I think I've been through everything.
All right, Dusty. Airlock. Put your helmet on.
Oh, that's right. I've had it on. Had it with me the whole time. I just didn't hear. All right. One oh five.
In a Discovery class? That ship's older than this moon.
It's not old. It's classic. Come on, let's move.
Well, the ship might be old as sin, but that means that it is also durable.
Barrett?
Man,
Been a long time.
yes it has. That mine on Bendy, right?
Kazal, hellhole, like this place. Rare mineral contract. Your tastes are a bit more sophisticated now, huh?
So, you found something?
Right here. The new guy found it.
That right. And everything went cool? Just like grabbing those minerals on Bendy?
Kazal. And no, Barrett. Not cool. He passed out after the extraction. Woke up saying all kinds of nonsense.
Is that right, cowboy? Went on a trip, huh? That fun, huh? Not the most gentle push into the great mysteries of space, but hey, been there.
Look, just hand over the credits, and I'll be happy to never see this thing, or you, ever again.
That's why I like you, Lynn. All business.
Barrett, the scanners on the frontier are reporting a ship coming in hot from orbit.
I really thought I lost them.
Barrett?
Alright, from what I remember last time, I don't need to use the pistol as they are fairly resistant to at least to the fire.
Everybody get ready! Just like the emergency drill! Go! Go! They're just thugs! We've got this!
Okay, stick to cover. Stick to cover.
I need some help here! My eyes! My eyes!
No pain before this. Whoa, whoa, back up!
Not worth it! I'm going for it! You messed with the wrong person!
Oh, we ain't done yet. Somebody cover me!
Can't take me!
Don't remember how much loot is up here. Like not much. Uh, that camera glitch is not nice. I don't like it at all. Alright, so I just got a low battery warning on earbuds, so that is going to force. Did have an issue um, yesterday, actually, where I put away my earbuds, put them back in the charge case, and the game crashed. Lost about a half hour worth of play, and of course, very annoying to lose a half hour of playtime, especially since it seems it is a direct function of flopping swapping the audio input. Well, that is the save that is made. Go ahead and making that just in case I lose it before I finish this up. I want to go ahead and finish up and get on. Touch the broken switch.
Did you see Lynn? Ran straight at those pirates like it was nothing.
Hey, you get any good hits in? It's not every day we get to cut anything other than rocks.
Were you in that dust-up? You know you don't get paid extra for bravery, right? This attack better not be coming out of our pay.
Been in a few scuffs before. We're lucky. Lost plenty of friends to Crimson Fleet.
Believe me, if the suits start talking about shared liability when we get back, I'm out.
Alright, looks like I've officially gotten over. Try to play Jin. Try to pay attention to if I see flashing. I don't have to watch it.
course Barrett was being followed. Every time.
Now that was some fine work under pressure. You dug up the artifact, right? That means you saw it. The visions? You're coming with me to Constellation. You're part of this now. You ever stare up at the stars at night wondering what's out there? Well, that's us. That's where we go. Hey, I wasn't gonna bring it up, but we don't exactly know what the artifact might have done to your head, and Constellation is really the only group qualified to help.
Oh no, Barrett. No. You think you're just going to take off after the mess you caused?
All right. I guess I did just put you all on the Crimson Fleet hit list. How about I stay and I send your Dusty here in my place? I know, but he's not some miner anymore, Lynn. Soon as he touched that rock, something changed. Don't tell me you can't feel it.
Fine. It's a deal. Get out of here, Dusty. You're on to bigger things. Don't you get it? You don't have a job here anymore. You're with those explorers now. Like it or not. Just go, all right? Figure out what happened to you when you touched that rock.
Well, now that that's settled. Vasco, get him to the lodge. No deviations unless absolutely necessary, okay? Protocol Indigo.
Indigo. Again. Very well.
Oh, and hey, take this. You'll find it very useful out there. And it even tells the time.
Thank you for the watch.
Hey, look at that. The watch fits you perfectly. Now, questions? Technically, it's not even mine. Consider it a loan. Vasco will keep you on course. Besides, I'm making an exception since you can tell Constellation about that vision you had. That, my friend, is the million-credit question. And Constellation can find the answer. With your help. They're just following the loot, like pirates do. And I have something of a reputation as a loot collector. See, that's the problem with the settled systems. Too easy to take everything for granted. While everyone else is busy playing politics, we're the ones braving the unknown, charting the vastness of space. Without us, the galaxy is just a big room with the lights turned out. Come on. You're really not at all curious about that light and music show you experienced? Why it only affected you? Because if you didn't notice, we've all been handling it since with no problem. The way I see it, Constellation needs that artifact, but they also need you. This mystery is only getting bigger each step we take, and you're part of it now. And Vasco, don't let him break my ship.
We're still in one piece. Oh, God. I'm gonna throw up.
Most extreme planet environments requires higher rank of planetary habitation. Slowly getting on mouse over like slight um, what's your like not supposed to be able to activate it. I wonder if I can get an accident. All right. I think that's everything. So I'm gonna stop and log off for now. Um, well, I'm gonna stop and save the game, and then I'm going to see if I trigger after making sure I save the game properly. See if I can trigger the same bug from putting away my earbuds. Because if so, that's a bug. Got to figure out how to do it. Yeah. Other than that, that'll be the end of my playthrough for now. Recharge my earbuds, and then be back later. Do 2 saves just to make sure. And I'm gonna stop OBS. Stop OBS for now.